Hello everybody, how are you guys? Welcome back to our channel. And before we go on, I want to wish everybody a belated happy Mother's Day. I hope that you all had a wonderful Mother's Day. Anyways, we're back here sewing again. And prom night was good. I think the girls had a great time. And now I need to tackle graduation, and it's in 2 weeks. My youngest is graduating high school, and it's happening in 2 weeks, so I need to get cracking on that. What do you guys do for graduation? It's been a while since I had graduation, over 10 years ago, since I had somebody graduate from high school. And it's just kind of tough to really do a big shindig for them because the whole day is pretty much taken up by the graduation ceremony. So do you guys just kind of celebrate another day for it? What do you guys, or do you just typically go eat out at a restaurant? We have some family coming from out of state to join the celebration, to watch her walk the stage and pick up her diploma. And we want to be able to, do something nice. It's so hard for me to throw a big shindig because I have to be at the ceremony at the same time. So I'm curious, what do you guys do? The graduates doesn't really care too much for the party portion of it. All she cares, she said, the party doesn't matter. What's important is that, I walked and I finished, and which is really, really nice. But, I told her, well, we want to celebrate graduating for high school. It's very special. You should be proud. We're proud of you, and you should be proud of yourself, And she's like, no, party is not that necessary. Just maybe we can all just go out to dinner or something. I just don't think it's enough. So I don't know. What do you guys do in instances like those? Do you throw a party on a different date the following weekend from there, or what? I'm curious because I'm kind of struggling what to. I think the last time I had a graduation, which was 10 years ago, I believe it actually happened over a weekend. And so we threw a little party. We had families come over, and I cooked and decorated the house for her. But this time it's happening in the middle of the week. It's happening on Thursday. So, and that's kind of really tough to invite people to on a Thursday, Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening. So I'm not sure. It's tough for me. So anyways, just let me know what you guys plan on graduation in instance like mine. So anyways, back to our sewing. I'm doing yet another wallet. And this time I did it a little different. Instead of patching pieces of fabric in a based fabric like I did before, excuse me, this time I kind of just did a piecing, and I sewed them on my sewing machine. So that is definitely a faster process. So if you're impatient and want to get something done, you know, you can speed up that process of putting together your landscape or your real estate of fabric to start off your wallet. So here I put together a fabric that measures about, I believe it's 9 by 12. Let's measure it. Yeah, it's 9 by 12. This measurement gives me that plenty of room for that a 1/4 inch seam allowance. So that's nice. And then what I've decided to do is go ahead, do some Sashiko stitching on it, and just kind of give the fabric a little bit more of textures and character here. So that's what I'm doing. I'm nearly finished. I had run out of white Sashiko thread, so what I ended up using on this particular piece here is some of my crochet thread here. This is cotton thread. They work, so if you have those on hand, you can definitely use them. So I need to order some more white Sashiko thread, and so that's what I ended up using. Okay friends, so here we are. I finished all my Sashiko stitching, and I went ahead and proceeded to doing all the feather stitching. I did the feather stitching in every single seams that I have. I just kind of mixed the color. I picked 3 colors. Actually, I had 4 colors. I'm gonna put like a little rose bud here. I can either do daisy stitch, is that what it's called? So I'm gonna be adding those and just adding colors in between each stitches, just to kind of make it pop and make it look like they're vines, just you know, climbing through our fabric here. So that's what I'm gonna do, and then after that I'm just gonna put some interfacing on the back. So I'm gonna iron it, so our fabric is gonna lay really nice, and then I will just go ahead and finish it up by, you know, creating our wallet. So here's what I got so far. The embroidery really gives a new layer of structure to the wallet. This color is so pretty, I think. And then here's what I'm currently working on right now. I did a lighter purple there, so it's looking really good. And then of course my little rice stitches there, you know what those are, right? Just the leftover strings that I have throughout my embroidery. That's not enough to even begin a new project with it, but just a little much to throw it away. So, and I just kind of do some rice stitches all over there. And then in this instance I ran out of space. I'll probably find another small spot, maybe this corner here, and just use those little bits of floss left. Here we go. It's nearly done, but take a look what a difference each feather stitching makes a difference with the daisy stitch inside. It really brought in another layer of design into our project here. So take a look on this line right here. You see we have a feather stitching in really light light color. You can barely see it at the moment, but if I was to bring in a different color of embroidery thread, this is gonna make it pop a little bit more. What color should we pick? I have a lot of color here. How about we go with this color? Here's one that's already open. I think I'm gonna do that color. Let's see what difference this color is gonna make. Now I am using 3 strands of DMC floss in my project here. Let's start working on this so you guys can see how adding just the simplest feather daisy stitch into your project can really adds up, can make a huge difference on the look of your project. Okay, so let's see how this, so it's pretty plain Jane right now, and what we're gonna do is we're just gonna add our daisy stitch. You come up from the bottom and then come back down the same spot and just pick up a little bit of fabric. What you're picking up is gonna be the size of your daisy petal. The more you pick up, the bigger is your petal. Okay, you come back, come up from the top where you want to position that bottom part of your petal, and then come back the same spot and pick up the size you want, and then come back to tuck it. Come from the bottom, bring your thread, and then come back on the same spot, and then come back up, and then come back down near the spot where you came up to tuck it, to tuck that loop. So you're creating a loop like this. Bring it up, and your needle is then gonna come over that loop, and then you just need to bring it back as close as you can to that hole you came up to tuck it and secure it. 3 strands really pops the petal, you know, depending on how much you really want to emphasize the particular item that you're embroidering. The number of strands on your needle is definitely gonna help and make a lot of difference. I normally sew with 2. All my feather stitching are in 2 strands, but I really want my flowers to really pop, so I'm using 3 strands. Okay, so look at the difference on that. If you look at it, you can tell right away, oh, that's a vine with flowers, red flowers. Thank you so much for those of you who continue to watch and comment on my video and giving me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Everyone that commented, be sure to check your name at the end. With the, you know, I love to just giving my guest, my subscriber, a nice shout out, so by listing your name at the end. So be sure to look for your name. If you don't see it, please let me know, so I will make sure that you are included in the next video. So all right, you all, thank you so much. Take care, enjoy your weekend, and I shall talk to you again. Hopefully I will see you on the next video. Next videos can be fun and easy, so be sure to tune in. All right, bye for now. Here it is. It's all done. Isn't she beautiful? She's all finished. Just what she looked like inside. You could put your phone, some money, and the little card pocket in there. And it's got the snap closure. She turned out so pretty. Sometimes when you're putting something together, you just never know if it's gonna look good or not, and I'm just really happy the way this wallet had turned out. So I'm gonna take some photo and start listing it into my Etsy shop. So all right, everybody, have a great weekend, and I will talk to you again really soon. Take care. Bye.